Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to yet another edition of... Do you hear that? Those are bells. Jingling. Do you know what this means? It's Christmas time. Oh, it's Christmas time, and that means that at Disneyland, things are going to look really good and Christmassy, as they already have for a while now. But this is the Christmas episode now. Disneyland does the holidays right. Disneyland does everything right, pretty much, and that's kind of how I open every single one of my videos. But regardless, Christmas at Disneyland is such a wonderful thing. The way they do the lights, the trees, special snacks, special parades and shows, and my personal favorite thing of all is the rides that get a holiday layover. And that's exactly what we're gonna talk about today. A couple rides in Disneyland Park, California have special theming that is only around during the Christmas season. 3 in particular that we're gonna touch on today, but who knows what Disney's gonna do in the future. They could just slap Santa Claus in, Snow White's Scary Adventure. I mean, they could do that. It's something they feasibly could do. But today we're gonna talk about the things that they do and have done. I'm gonna do a screen wipe now for the next scene. Our Christmas tour begins in Fantasyland, the very back of Fantasyland, where Small World lights up for the holidays. It's a Small World holiday is absolutely delightful. Pun intended, as I said it. The first time they ever did this layover was in 1997, and it was great and wonderful, also because this is the year I was born. And then later, they didn't do it for a couple years, and as of 2006, it's been an annual Christmas holiday occurrence. Obviously, the front of Small World explodes in light. All these orangish, yellowish, I don't really know what color to call them, but all these lights bedazzle the facade of Small World in such a breathtaking way. The clock guy gets a little Christmas hat. I was gonna add one in post, but then I realized I had one right here, so I can save myself the work and just be the clock guy doing this with the Christmas hat. And there's projection shows just for the holiday on the facade of Small World. Christmas music playing outside the front. It is really delightful. It's so lit up and cute and fun, and you haven't even gotten on the ride yet, and like the best holiday layover of all time is right there in front of you. But then you do get on the ride, and first and foremost, the music has gotten an update for the holidays. It is that classic Small World song, whether you love it or hate it. You know the song, but it's mixed with Christmas carols, jingle bells thrown in there, switching back and forth between jingle bells and the classic song. It's just wonderful, really. And then there's more lights everywhere. Signs that say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Feliz Navidad, and different songs in different languages again. But there's Christmas, holiday, winter, whatever you want to call it, decorations all over, from Santa Claus in the North Pole to big snowflakes and lights, and oh my gosh, there's a video playing in front of me. I don't know why you're listening to me talk when you could just watch the video of the layover, because I can't describe it very well, but it's beautiful, and it warms my heart in a very special way. These layovers are temporary, and so the ride changes. It's not the classic ride, it's a temporary layover, but something especially about the Small World layover gets me so excited for Christmas. It's so wholesome, so lit up, so happy, and it just gets me ready in that Christmas mood. I love it so much. It is really a special layover. They only do it for a little bit of the year, and I think it is an improvement from the normal Small World. Obviously, I'm always glad when it reverts back to classic Small World, but as a special treat, It's a Small World holiday is absolutely incredible. And as of this year, they've added some smells. I don't know if it's just for Christmas or if it's for all time, but there's like coconut smell in Hawaii, and there's like a cinnamon smell, and Disney ride smells are another wonderful, great thing. So Small World holiday, getting one of these from me. It's a thumbs up, maybe even 2. Let's give it 2 thumbs up for It's a Small World holiday. Our next holiday ride layover happened for the first time just back in 2013, but happened for the last time in 2016, although it's still going on over in Disney World, and it's Jingle Cruise, the Jungle Cruise Christmas layover. They haven't been doing it recently, but back when they did it, as of 2016, back through 13, as I literally just said, Jungle Cruise got some interesting Christmas decorations kind of smeared across it. Obviously the U changing to an I, Jingle Cruise, Merry Christmas, Santa Claus hats on some animals, hippos eating fruit cakes, presents and stockings strewn about, and lights going across the water in some places. It's kind of bizarre, and it was kind of bizarre all the years that they did it. One of the best things though was that the skippers had a whole nother catalog of jokes to crack into, holiday jokes, which if you have a good skipper is a great thing. If you have a not so good skipper is a very not so good thing. Overall, Jingle Cruise was just kind of weird. It was nice in a way. I guess the lore to it was that all these skippers out there missed their homelands back in America where they came from and wanted to celebrate the holidays, so they just like threw Christmas decorations into the jungle to see what would happen. I don't know, something like that. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And personally, I don't think Adventureland is the place for Christmas. Adding a couple more little Christmas lights even across the bazaar is a little bizarre. So Jingle Cruise, I see why they don't do it anymore. Personally, I love Jungle Cruise, and it's cool to have another holiday layover, but it felt like Jingle Cruise was just Disney trying to have a third holiday layover. Just let's slap some decorations on something and spice it up a little bit and draw in some more Christmas tourists for that. I didn't love it, so I'm not too disappointed. If I'm rating on thumbs, I guess, Jingle Cruise gets a 1 thumbs down. Not 2 because it was kind of fun. I actually did thoroughly enjoy it. And last but certainly not the least of the Disneyland holiday layovers is the Haunted Mansion becoming the Nightmare Before Christmas Haunted Mansion holiday. Now, up front, I have to admit, it's there for a long time. It is Halloween, so end of September through the start of January, you do not have access to the original Haunted Mansion. It's pretty much a third of the year where this layover has taken over the mansion. That being said, I'm gonna bleed my opinion a little bit early. I love it. It is so ambitious, so over the top. The props are all really well done, and the tasteful use of black lighting throughout the whole mansion just makes everything pop in such a Tim Burton Nightmare Before Christmas way. You approach the mansion with the lovely music box, music playing, a giant Christmas naughty nice list hanging off the mansion, the countdown to Christmas. I love all the pumpkins that get put behind the mansion, and obviously Jack sitting out front with his snowflake flying around in a circle. Some highlights from the ride itself though are, I personally love the giant man-eating wreath in the man breaking out of his coffin room and the hallway with all the doors. The gingerbread house is a big highlight. Not only does that area, the ballroom, smell delightfully like gingerbread, again with smells being amazing, but they actually make real gingerbread houses that are different each year. And this year it looks like the 50th anniversary Haunted Mansion house, which is so tasteful and well done. I also really like the boarding room for the ride, having a bunch of props there in that otherwise not used space. In normal Haunted Mansion, I never understood why they just leave that blank canvas there when you're hopping aboard your Doom Buggy, but whatever. Going back a little bit before that, the stretching room is completely redone, and I think it's wonderful. Obviously, wonderful soundtrack, wonderful narration, wonderful times, wonderful animatronics, wonderful props. I'm confused because there's a huge portion of people that I've encountered through my interactions with you guys and with other Disney subgroups and fan bases, people who say they love Disneyland but hate, adamantly hate the Haunted Mansion holiday, and I don't get it. On one end, I understand if you're disappointed if you only go during Christmas time to Disneyland, and that's your once every year, 5 years, 10 years chance to go to Disneyland. You don't get to see the normal Haunted Mansion. I understand that. I see that that could be disappointing, but if Haunted Mansion holiday for you is a special treat like it is for me, I usually go to Disneyland in the summer, but every once in a while, I'll see the Haunted Mansion holiday, and it's such a special treat. And that's what it should be. It's a treat. So it's a temporary layover for the holidays, and it's so well done. I just really, really like it. And I think if you don't, you should reconsider, because it is really good. And admittedly, the classic Haunted Mansion is a bit better. It is a step above. Nothing can really compare to the classic Haunted Mansion, but like I said, as a special treat, Haunted Mansion Holiday is so fun and so wonderful. So I give it a 1 thumbs up. I would say a 2 thumbs up, but this broken rating system, I've decided that it is there a little too long. It should only be there end of October, November, December. Anyways, 1 thumbs up. Well, that's what Disneyland has and had to offer as far as holiday Christmas layovers on rides go. I'm excited to see if they ever do something else in the future. There's not really a good Christmas layover in California Adventure either. But either way, answer the poll right up here. What is your favorite holiday ride layover from today's video? Small World, Jingle Cruise, Nightmare Before Christmas. And if you don't like Nightmare Before Christmas layover, explain to me why in the comments, because you know, maybe you have a good reason, but I like it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Everyone in the world, I hope your holiday season is just going fantastically. The rest of your December here goes fantastically. I will see you again just in 2 weeks here with a brand new Disneylander. I thank you for tuning in. I love you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. But until then, where'd it go? Bye.